Hey YouTube, it's Juan here, and I'm doing the gum comparison for my Creamies. So I have 7 different pints here, all with the same recipe. I use the wedding cake, my wedding cake recipe, same. So try to keep it simple. Let me see, I used 100 grams cottage cheese, 11 ounces of almond milk, 2 tablespoons of Lakanto Monk Fruit, and then I used the equivalent of a 1/4 teaspoon of a gum in each one. So I have Guar gum, Xantham gum, Tara gum again, but this time heated and mixed with 2 tablespoons of the almond milk as part of that 11 ounces, and then put in, because apparently it's Tara gum is better that way, to mix it with a heated liquid. Then I have mixes of the 3, so half and half. Half Xantham gum, half Guar gum, half Tara gum, not heated, and Guar gum, and then half Xantham gum and Tara gum, again not heated. So the only Tara heated was by itself. And what I'm going to do to simulate try and do it blinded test, is I'm going to, well, first I have 2 machines, so I'm going to spin 2 at a time. When I'm done, I'm going to erase the labels here and then put a label under the bottom. Then I'm going to freeze them. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator with a lid on. Keep them, try and maintain as cold temperature as possible, and then repeat until I'm done. I'm going to line them up and taste them, and probably shuffle them around just to, make sure that I don't know which one's which. All right, off to spinning. Okay, the spinning started, and I did forget to mention I also added a half a teaspoon of almond extract to each of those Creami recipes. All right, guys, they're all ready. Let's go. As you can see, I took the labels off both sides. There's no labels. They're underneath now. And I put lids on them. Like I said, keep them cold, so I'm just gonna start shuffling stuff around. I have no clue which one's which. So I'm gonna just open them up. Without looking at them too, I'm just gonna kind of like push down on the surface, because that way I don't know, as I saw them before I put the lids on them. As you can see, I'm not looking down. Just trying to remove any signs of which one's which. Okay. All right, let's start. Let's start with this one, go left to right. This one I'm poking through. It's nice and thick. It's a little, let's see. It's good. I mean, the flavor's good. I don't really taste any iciness, or I've tasted maybe one little crunch, maybe a little crystal, but this one's similar. Wait a minute. Very similar, these two. I get like a tiny little crunchiness, maybe a little ice crystal, but let's try this one. This one seems a little smoother, not quite as thick. Very minute little crunch. This one's very similar to this one. These two are similar, it's hard to tell the difference. This is a hard one. They're all really good. Maybe this one. Has a little, well, I think this one may be may stand out a little bit. These are like tied. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. It's just I'm trying to. It's really hard to tell the difference. This one maybe has a little more iciness. Right. There's some crunches. This one's pretty solid. This one has a little bit of crumbles. Just slightly. Maybe this one. I think it's between these two. They're all really good. The flavor is great, so, but I think maybe these two are the least. I mean, none of them are icy, but maybe like a little crystal here and there. But they're so small. I think these two are the best. Yeah, let's see what they are. This is Tara and Guar gum mix. And this is Guar gum and Xantham gum mixed. How about that, the mixes? Let me see if I can come up with other ones. These are pretty much tied. This one's probably my least favorite. These two are probably like tied for second. Let me check this one. Yeah, so these three are kind of tied. Let's see what they are. Guar gum, Tara and Xantham, and this is the heated Tara. Maybe this one a little bit better than this one. This is just unheated Tara. So this is Xantham gum. So the Xantham gum by itself is the one that was a little more crumbly and a little more icy. And just little small little ice crystals. Very small though. Look. And this one next. And then I think these three. And then these two were the best. Maybe this one a tad more, but I already forgot what it is. I don't know, they're so close. So this is Tara and Guar. This was Xantham and Guar. So maybe 1A, 1B, and then these three, and then so maybe Tara and gum. That's my favorite. Xantham and gum, pretty much the same. And Tara heated. Tara, Xantham gum, and Guar gum. by itself, tied for second, and then Tara unheated third, and then Xantham by itself least. Let me show you what they look like. All nice and thick. I just did my usual light ice cream spin with a mix and spin for the respin. Some were more crumbly after the first spin than others. Also at the end. And I'll show you the pictures of those. So there it is. Now, I will say that, as you can see, it took me a lot of back and forth to try and see which one's a little bit better. So that means that they're all pretty close. So I don't know if it really, like, if I'm gonna run out and, you know, do a mix of Xantham and Guar gum or Tara and Guar gum versus just using, you know, either Guar gum or Tara gum. I believe is this one. And actually this was Tara and Xantham. This was Tara, okay, yeah. So this was the heated Tara and Guar gum, which to me, they're the same. And it's just easier using one versus mixing, because I did a 1/4 teaspoon, so it was kind of hard to measure, like, you know, I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon measure, so I kind of had to split the 1/4 teaspoon, half and half. It's a pain in the butt to do a mix. I mean, I guess I can get an 1/8 teaspoon to make it easier, but in any case, it's easier to just use one. I think the Guar gum's easier because you don't have to heat it either. And then this is the Tara by itself. I mean, which is also really, you know, I just like this one a little bit better. But bottom line is, whatever you have, any of these that you have, you know, use them. They're all good. I mean, even the Xantham gum, it's good. It's just a little bit more icy than the other ones. Hope this helps. Luckily, this is really good ice cream, and I have a week's worth of wedding cake ice cream. So, hey guys, I forgot two things. One, I forgot to say that I used PE Science Cake Pop protein powder in my recipe. So that's a white casein blend. Hence the wedding cake is the cake pop. And then also, I wanted to compare cost for the 3 different gums, and it's quite shocking actually. This gives me a clear winner. Tara gum is extremely expensive, at least in the US. On Amazon, I just checked for a 14-ounce bag, the cheapest I found was $5.29 an ounce. Guar gum, on the other hand, for a 16-ounce bag, so it's even more heavier, was 47 cents an ounce. 47 cents compared to $5.29. Wow. And Xantham gum was for a 16-ounce, the cheapest I found was 69 cents per ounce. So Guar gum is the most economical of the 3. And I think I'll be sticking with Guar gum just from that perspective, because from the, I think I had heated Tara and Guar gum were tied for me for the kind of second, and then I had combinations of up front, Guar and Xantham, I think, and Tara and Xantham. But in any case, I think I'll be sticking with Guar gum from the really good performance and the cost perspective as well. So hope this helps, and see you next time.